DJ State of Mind. DJ State of Mind. State of Mind. State of Mind. State of Mind.
We here, man. The episodes. Your boy DJGMoney.
Wait, hold on.
What happened? I can't see your boy DJ. Or you gotta do your part.
I gotta do it, bro.
Go ahead, man.
Straight out the fucking dungeons of rap. It's inevitable. We gotta say it.
You gotta say it, not me. Can I do my intro now?
No.
All right,
Straight out the fucking dungeons of rap. DJ State of Mind. DJ MU. G Money.
Thank you. What's going on? We back at it, man. Another episode.
Yes.
Listen, we can't even get no intro going too crazy today. We got our guests here.
Oh yeah, we got
they fresh
special guests.
Fresh off the flight, so we ain't waste no time. I'm gonna get to the intro later on. I got a little story to tell too, but our guest is here.
Yeah.
Fresh off the flight.
Fresh
you want to do the pleasure and the honor?
I mean, this guy don't need an introduction,
Facts.
but I'm gonna give him an introduction. Because this is one of my legends.
Okay, talk about
one of
it.
my legends.
Talk
One
about
of the
it.
first legends that showed me love out in this DJ world. You hear him every day, the voice of Flex 2K, Channel 49, Sirius XM. You hear him every Saturday, Shade 45, Sirius XM, VIP Saturdays. You heard him for a while now. 3.5 million mixtapes sold from way back.
I might have sold about 3.5.
You ain't sell nothing like that.
I sold 3.5 mixtapes.
But I'm talking about my legend, Queen's legend,
Big Queens.
one of the biggest in the game, DJ Superstar J.
Yo. What up, my brother?
What's up, y'all?
Easy.
MU was good, man.
What up, man?
See MU at the gym all the time. See
Oh, yeah.
we
Ah,
gonna talk about it.
you know, I've been busy carrying crates and all that. I mean, that's my gym right here.
That's your
man.
gym?
You know what I'm saying?
That definitely was a gym
You
back
see him in the gym
days.
for real?
Huh?
You
Yeah.
Yeah, man. What you mean?
You don't be in the gym.
He
no more,
be like
man.
that.
I be there.
Like
I
every 2
ain't there
months.
crazy, but every time I'm there, I see
He be
Jay.
working out.
You
Yeah.
work it?
It's
I
found
be-
the youth. G, you gotta get there, man.
Speaking of the gym, you the
Yeah.
first DJ with a sports drink.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Yep, and,
Wow.
it was damn. I forgot the other brand. I mean I had two.
Yeah.
Two flavors. It was the strawberry is the one that sold a lot, and then there was another one. I forgot the name. It was like Cocoa something. I forgot what.
That's
But
when
the
he
company
brands,
was
man.
BPI Sports.
BPI Sports. Yeah.
It's crazy.
He
Like,
don't remember. He got too many brands and sponsorships. He don't remember
that's
what.
what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. I had
Accolades
that.
is crazy. You
Yeah.
know, hold on, let me see.
I just wanna, because this show's all about
Yeah.
celebrating our legends,
Facts.
and I always kick off the interview with a story,
Okay.
because as y'all know from previous episodes, but I DJ'd in Toronto.
Yes,
The
you told me.
only reason why
You
I
told me that.
DJ'd in Toronto is
man
because
right
this man right here.
What?
And yeah, I'm gonna tell a story, Jay. You probably remember,
Crazy.
but
I
was
remember this. That's just slightly. Yeah. I
slightly, but
remember.
I'm gonna get it. So I'm on my way to do a wedding in Toronto, right? And I get to the airport. Flight is delayed, right? Flight is delayed. So I get to the airport. They change the flight to a different time. So once I get to the gate, I run into Superstar J. So Jay like, yo, Emmy, what up? I'm like, what up, man? He like, you about to get on this flight? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Canada. He like, you know Toronto, my city, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, word? He like, nigga, what? Yo, you got your laptop, right? I said, yeah. He said, all right, you gonna fuck with me tonight, bro. I'm like, all right, back. I'm thinking like, I'm gonna pull up, he DJing. I'm gonna come to the club with him and all that. Very, very honorable man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was straight from the, as soon as I get to the gate, it was just straight, yo, MU was good.
Facts.
So boom, long story short, get up the flight. He hit me, yo, MU. Tell me when you checking in the hotel. First of all, he's stunning on me. Let me tell her the stunt. He said, yo, where you staying at? I got a little hotel downtown. He's like, oh yeah, I'm at the Ritz. I'm at the Ritz, man. I'm like, I'm gonna see how far I am from there. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, hence the name Superstar.
I remember this. I remember
Yeah,
this.
you
I
remember
remember
this,
that
right?
day. Yeah.
So then he said, yo, when you check in your hotel, because the flight was delayed, so I guess we had a little time before you had to get to the club. When you check in your hotel, Call my phone. I'm gonna send you the address. Meet me at the club. I'm like, I bet. Go to do that. Check in the hotel. I text Superstar J. He send me the address. I pull up. Before once he texted me the address, he said, "Yo, bring your laptop." Just like that. Yo, bring your laptop. All right, cool. Not thinking nothing of it. Go to the club. Superstar J doing this thing. Drinks galore, bottles. He like, yo, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? I brought a couple people with me. He like, yo, y'all good over here. Just us right here. Yo, MU, come here. He start DJing. Yo, MU, come up here.
I remember that day. It was crazy in that party. Yeah.
Crazy. Pass me the mic. Give me the mic. He like, yo, hold it down. I'm like, okay. I'm mic man in front for a minute, saying my little joint. Superstar J got it rocking there, right? He do his set. He dip. He like, yo, I'll be right back. Guess he had to go handle the situation, the money situation. He come back. Yo, I'm out, man. I'll holler at you later. But you good. I'm like, all right, yo, good looking. I appreciate you. Right? He leaves. Deadass, he leaves. We got a whole, tray of bottles, bro. Like, no lie, maybe 5 bottles. Yo, you good. He leaves. So now I'm chilling with my peoples, whatever. We drinking, chilling off the strength of Superstar J. Mad love. So I'm chilling, and I get tapped out of nowhere. Yo, you ready? What you mean? I'm what? Ready for what? Yo, Jay said you gonna play, right? You got your laptop? Hell yeah, I got my laptop. You know what I'm saying? Wow. And they put me on the set, and then from there,
you went crazy.
I did all right. You know what I'm saying? I did good. Jay ain't called me like, yo, damn, you done messed up my
yeah.
And then from there, I was in Toronto probably 3 times from that point.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, man, the very first time I DJ in Toronto.
That's crazy. Yo, I would have never remembered that at all. But I remember it now. I remember it. Yeah, Toronto's been my town for a minute, like my second home. I actually grinded a lot out there because, a lot of those DJs out there are very, 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 very talented.
Yeah.
And, you coming from another country, they just try to show out.
Yeah.
So I had to really build my name out there. But I got a lot of friends out there. I got a lot of put people a lot with the union. I got 4 DJs out there that represents Toronto. DJ Ritz, he's on the radio. Celebrity Drew's on the radio.
Yeah, I'm Celebrity
Database, he's every club. We got DJ Young Legend.
Okay.
I think that's it. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yep, right there.
The union out there, man.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you because you left so fast, man. I wasn't able to say yo, good looking. I got another story that's Super J, but we're going to get into that.
Right.
I got a lot of stories.
But what happened though? You just left because your set was done and he just, or?
That was my drinking days, bro.
Oh,
probably. I mean, I used to,
go ahead, bro. I'm done tonight,
man.
He did, but he did his set. It wasn't like he left his set. He did it.
Nah,
he probably went there and got booked for 2 hours maybe.
Yeah, but you weren't on the bill, so somebody else probably was after him maybe or something. He probably...
Bro, that's what I'm trying to
the
tell
way,
you. He's
the
a
way
legend.
I have it out,
he probably set it up like, yo, I got my guy out here.
Yeah.
Let him get some love. Just like that. And
yeah, I remember that. And you was ready too.
I think he was texting me like, yo, I'm on the set right now, bro.
Yeah,
I'm on the set. I got video. I'm going to post it when I'm going to post it. But it's true.
He was ready too, kid. He was like, yo, I'm down. Yeah, but I mean, so that's all been my life is about opportunities. Like, if it's an opportunity, I'll go for it.
Yeah,
so
I see that, man. You've been hustling your whole career. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I told you off camera, I've been watching. Today, like I said, this show's about us talking our talk, but learning about our fellow DJs as well too. So I got
DJ State of Mind podcast.
Yeah,
Let's talk about.
Yeah,
that's what
you know
it
what
is.
I'm saying? So I got opportunity today to look you up again. I know you for years, but I watched some videos and just seeing the resume, seeing the bio, just you know what I'm saying. Like you really been putting the work in, bro. Like
a lot of people don't know that. They just be thinking I'm just Superstar J and.
Nah, bro, it's deal. I've seen the videos out. You traveling with Future years ago.
Yeah,
in the South. I see you
first person brung Future. It was in North Carolina too.
North Carolina. I seen the blog you put up for that. Like just seeing, and I'm seeing the dates. It's 13 years ago, 14 years ago. I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
it's crazy, right?
But real quick, we know some of the story. But for those who don't know, like, where did Superstar J coming from? How did the whole DJ career start? With you, I know you're from Queens, big Queens,
North Side. I'm from the North. I'm from North Side, Linden Boulevard, 196. Grew up on Farmers, right at the back of Skane, Dollar.
Dollar.
Yeah,
he
was my baseball coach. DJing was I always loved DJing, but I was not the DJ. I was like the MC back then. You know what I mean? It was my friend, his name was Black Devil. We called him Duke Black Devil. And I just had turntables, Scott belt drives, and I used to be the guy on the mic we would press the record and do the mixtape, and I'll talk. And it just came from that. But I was my first love always been basketball.
Basketball.
I seen that. I seen Jay a couple of times.
Yeah,
you seen him?
He ain't never seen me when I was. I don't know if he ever seen me because he's younger than me. But he didn't ever see me when I was number 5 and. Yeah, that's not. It's not the Jay.
I see you play now.
That's superstar Jay.
But you still take basketball very serious. Like
you don't play
around,
I mean,
bro.
you still know the game, but you just can't do.
No, but you take it serious, bro. Like when we had the annual joint at Jamaica Park.
Yeah, because you have so much potential and you kill, and y'all the two most humblest Queens DJs I know. Like
he humble. I'm chill, man. I'm happy to be here, man.
No, but you're chill. But you're very humble and chill. But he's. You gotta yell at G for G to fucking play.
Fact.
I'm like, nigga, kill him, man. What's wrong with you? Can we curse on here? Yeah, I'm like, yo, man, you gotta do, because the moves that I want to do, he at that time, through the years, you start seeing G get older. Like, I can't do all the shit I used to do back then. I think one time he told me that, he like, yo, bro, I haven't played ball. I haven't touched the ball in a year, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. We played, was it last year, the year before that, I think.
Yeah.
The last one before Love.
Yeah, got locked up. Yeah, Free Love. Yeah,
Free Love the Nero.
I didn't play that much. I was tight. I ain't gonna lie. I came to the game. Jay put me in for like 30 seconds, sent me back out. I'm like, bro, I didn't even get warmed up, bro. I didn't even get ready yet.
Because those games is like it's serious.
Intense,
intense.
He takes it very serious still. Like he in the NBA or something.
Yeah, but you gotta also understand. I want to shed light to that. Is that people don't understand that the Q Barrel Classic was supposed to be the Superstar J Classic. Because I was at one point I was becoming like the big mixtape DJ. I wanted to give back to my park, O'Connell Park. And Troy Jackson, rest in peace. He was like a mentor to me when he used to see me playing ball. And he was like, yo, why you don't do nothing in the park?
Wait, Troy Jackson, that's
Mark Jackson, brother, Escalade.
Escalade, yeah.
Yeah, so
okay.
You can even go back and Google that. But he's like, yo, why you don't do that? But I really never played in the park because I had like a basketball court at my house, like my uncle made like a crazy basketball court. So I used to play. But then when I went to O'Connell, I used to kill everybody. But they didn't really know I was from the North Side because I played in South Side. I used to play in PS 140 for Fast Break with Tech and them, and then I went to Day Day. And I played for Southside.
Okay.
So people used to always think I was from Southside because I used to play with Southside. I used to always be in Southside playing. So, but they never knew I was from Northside.
I definitely had to see you play with Day Day. I played on Day Day team.
Memory
of Molly,
Memory of Molly. That's where I got my tooth knocked out there. Crazy. First, I was at CYO and I was Kenny. I was playing Kenny, and back then you used to try to play in the most tournaments in the game, and they was like, yo, go to the Memory of Molly, a back of 40. I'm like, man, I don't want to play with. And I went up. It was my last game, and I went up and swiped my mouth, and all I felt was good. I'm like, damn. And I went through that like from 9th grade.
That's crazy.
Being young then and didn't know I had money to get some fake joint.
Yeah,
I had no tooth for like a whole year. Like it's crazy.
So your ball took you to college, right? You got
to
college.
Yeah, I went to college. I was like number 5 in hoop scoop. When I got out of junior high, I had so many schools. I choose to go to Jackson. Like no regrets out of it, but I should have went somewhere else.
Right.
But through that time, Coach Granby would
he was still there?
Yeah, he was definitely still there. I
think my dad played for him in Jackson.
Yeah, Granby was there for a minute. I was like in the hall. I'm in the Hall of Fame, scored over 1,000 points.
Get out of here.
I mean, go to the Jack. You'll see my name. You know what I mean? So man. James Hamilton, it's always gonna be there. You know what I mean? I told my daughter that the last time. So
let's go.
Basketball really introduced me with music. So when I went to college, I was supposed to go transfer to Siena or West Virginia. I was supposed to get my SATs up because my father passed away a long time. Like I was in high school, but I always lived with my grandma. So I really didn't have any guidance from a man than my uncle, but he was in the Marines. So make a long story short, I really didn't have a father guidance. So I didn't know what to, you know what I mean? Should I go to this school? I was just nice. I'm like, nigga, I'm going anywhere and kill. That's it.
It don't matter, right?
I started my freshman year to my senior year. So that's how I scored over 1,000 points, G. So,
All right.
you know what I mean?
What people was in high school with you, like in the rival schools that you played against?
Lamar Odom, Pray for Christ the King. I mean, rival schools like Hillcrest. I mean, Hillcrest had who was on Hillcrest that was nice? They had this dude named Will Bristol. They had Ricky Cranford from Cardoza. They called him Ricky. They had 20, but 20 was younger than me at that time. Like I played Ron Artest, but these are dudes that was in Catholics. That was all in my thing. I played against Sham. I played against Shaheen, but that's when
So this is like AAU circuit, basically.
Yeah, AAU, ISA, AAU, Citywide, all that.
That's the spot.
You said Kenny Anderson. I remember that. I used to go crazy.
Yeah, we got ran out of Kenny Anderson one time.
Same.
Rod Strickland.
It was like
they was throwing
different.
out the window, barriers, trying his like rocks.
The one was the cage, the little small court, and then I hated the long court. But when you was in the cage, it was on. It was like because they was in the cage looking at you and all that type of shit.
When I was playing ball, it was Kenny Anderson. Had Rod Strickland. We did Citywide, Island Garden, not too far from where we at.
Marbury joined Brooklyn.
Marbury. I ain't playing Marbury.
Played in Marbury.
It was a couple. We talking basketball talk. This is real basketball talk. But go back, Jay.
Yeah, but that's how I met a bunch of people. Like Fab used to play. Envy used to play for St. Joachim's Inn. So I met a couple of people there. But from there, I didn't have my SAT score, so I went to Buffalo State College to try to get my stay there half a year and then get there. Then when I got there, I played on the team and I broke my ankle. And just being a student athlete, they'll start recruiting. The call stopped coming from there. And like I was just like, I always had the turntables. We always used to do mixtapes with the Brandon and all that. When you had the sticker and all that stuff. And I just brought my turntables up there. I lied. I actually was so good. I got one of my mans who played with me that didn't graduate high school to play in college with me.
That's crazy.
But I didn't know that. Yo, he was my roommate, and
that's crazy.
The guidance counselor called was like,
Jay's a wild guy.
He was like, yo, you know that Kev don't have his high school diploma. I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, because I was like, the only way I would come is if he would come with me, and because he needed college. It was crazy. So when he left, I was so used to having I lied and said I had asthma, so they gave me a medical room. So I only had one room in the campus. So
you didn't have to share a room.
He's been hustling forever, bro.
Yeah, medical room. So I had the medical room, and after that, I brought my turntables up there.
Yeah,
and just me being, I always never liked people giving me too much love. It gets me kind of afraid. So I like when people doubt me. So when I came up there, they was like, yo, I had my turntable. I'm DJing in the room. We did a whole party in the dorm in one room, and they just kicked us out. And then this girl was like, yo, you do our sorority thing. So I did some joining in the mess, the food hall.
Yeah.
And it was like a DJ. His name was Bionic Man. And he was like, yo, why y'all got him? And that's when I was going about Basketball J.
Oh, okay.
And I was DJ Basketball J, and he's like, yo, why you got him? He was on the radio. I'm like, what you mean when you got me? I've always been a live cracker. So I was like, all right, whatever. Boom. I went hard, and I started doing all these parties, and the party started picking up because I had my broken ankle. Season was over, and how I got my name was I was in the lunchroom, and it was they have a Spring Fest, a concert.
Yeah.
And they was like, yo, I was like, yo, watch, I'm going to do that. And, I'm going to blow up. I'm going to tell you I'm going to do that because I was like doing like Madison Square Garden. That's like, in the arena. And my African man band was like, yo, you always talking shit. You should call yourself Superstar J. I was like, yo, that shit sound hot. Like, better than Basketball J. I was like, Superstar. And then from there, I DJ, got on the radio, college radio, once again hustling. I wanted to find out how to get records. And the guy was like, yo, here's a radio book of all the label dudes. So I would call all the label dudes and act like I was in a big radio station in Buffalo. And they'd be like, yo, what's your call numbers? I'm like, WBNY. They was like, yeah, what you playing? I'm like, this and that. They was like, okay. So next thing you know, Def Jam sending me records.
Crazy.
Lecture that like my records, like because they thinking I'm on a big radio station. And then Rob Love called me like, yeah, we gonna come now. We doing a tour. And I remember the first time I met Nori. Wow. And then you just showed the record, and then he walked in. He's like, I'm sure this is a fucking college radio station. I was like, yeah. He's like, I fuck it, man. We do the interview. I did it with Foxy, and I just became big. And then when I came, I started just doing all the parties. Like, I bought a house, I auctioned a house, bought a house for my mans, and I was Superstar J. And then when I came back to New York, I was Jay. I was like, yo, and I was like, what do I need to do to blow up? Yeah. And coming from college, I had a bunch of white friends, and they had access to the internet before people would just go to labels and steal it. I didn't have to go to labels; they would just find it in these little rooms. And I used to get the exclusives. And my cousin one time was like, "Yo," I was like, "Yo, I want to be a mixtape DJ," but I studied it. I studied it down to the covers. I studied it down to. I always knew how to talk. I knew how to. When I came back, I was not a mixtape DJ. Yeah, I was rocking parties. Like I was doing a frat. You know what I mean? I'm doing all type. I'm coming back
festivals
from
and all that.
Not festivals, college parties with 300 to 500 people.
Like frat houses. And all that
like
stuff.
You know what I mean? I'm doing that, and then I come back and the biggest club is like the Boom Boom Room that holds 40 people. But that was like the biggest club on Farm. Like you had to be in there, and they wasn't letting me in. They didn't know who I was, and I had to build myself up, and I did the mixtapes. I remember the first time I dropped a mixtape, it was I printed out like 2,000 mixtapes. I only sold 3. Went on the Ave. Damn. African dude's like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "You Superstar J." Like, whatever. And it didn't work. So I think I'm giving my cousin back his money. So every time I used to feel big-headed in mixtapes, I would go to my garage and look at all the mixtapes I didn't sell. So after that, I dropped another mixtape, and it had my man found, and I had an interview with Akon, and it was the Akon and Styles P record.
Locked
Up. I didn't know that. I didn't know who Akon was. I just knew Styles P. Yeah. And the record was hot. And I put it out on the Ave, and it sold out. So the Africans dudes was calling me like, yo, bring that mixtape back. You got, and he's Akon. Yeah. And they was like, yo, he familiar. He's African. So they sold a mixtape. The next thing you know, I was talking to Skane, and I was like, yo, man, I need exclusive, bro. And he gave me exclusive with Joe Buttons coming at G Unit. Ooh. And in the mixtape, I dropped one, and I did the back. I've been Overnight Celebrity Part 2 the second day, and this mixtape sold so many. He said, "I'm gonna give you one day," and everybody then I started going uptown, and it just went from there.
Took off from there.
Yeah.
So at this point, who's in the mixtape game at this point with you?
Everybody, man. I mean, me. I mean, Big Mike, Who Kid, Clue. I'm K Slade, Cutmaster C,
Green Lantern.
Green Lantern. When I was going there, when I first started, I was only selling like 200 to 300 mixtapes.
This is before the drama.
Drama was there. He was there.
But this early on though. This ain't you king. This because you blew up before Drama, right?
Nah, Drama was popping. Drama was like South, so it was like I was East Coast, but I didn't really blow up until like a year later. Like I started studying it, and I felt like I was the first person to really throw a mixtape where you would have the cover. So people used to do double covers of the same mixtape. Mm-hmm. What I would do is I would throw a mixtape with R&B on the side, and it was called Making Babies. That was the first mixtape I sold with 3,000 to 4,000 CDs because it was called Making Babies. It was all the slow jam joints. So then I dropped the mixtape, but I would use both covers so I would save money. So when you buy a mix, so people would think I'm dropping a lot, but I wasn't. I would drop 500. So I have 250 hip hop and I have 250 R&B. But you'll split the cover and you have the R&B, you flip the cover hip hop. So people would just sell out, and I just started selling out, and I just started dropping every week.
Crazy.
And I went from 500 to 2,000 to 10,000 CDs to 20,000 CDs a week selling CDs. But that wasn't nothing. Dudes was pulling up in U-Haul trucks.
Nah, that's crazy.
Like I thought I was popping one time, and matter of fact, Green came, and he pulled up in a U-Haul truck, bro, and filled the whole U-Haul truck up.
Different time, man. It's a different time. Like this,
and not that I caught I knew Jay for a minute before I knew him.
Mm-hmm.
I knew him from the mixtapes.
Right.
But what Jay used to do also, he had his numbers on the mixtapes.
Yeah.
He used to let like unsigned artists hit him up, and he used to host a mixtape. He hosted my boy Young mixtape. I don't know if you remember that. My boy Young. I got a mixtape. I forgot to bring it. I left it, but I got Superstar J. He hosted my boy mixtape, and at the end, my boy gave him a list of names to shout out. And you hear Superstar J. Mush. Well, my nickname Mush, but they call me MU.
Damn,
like
that's crazy.
Chris, Witty, Mush, the whole squad. I'm like, oh, Superstar J. That's my name. It's crazy.
I done probably hosted over 400 unsigned mixtapes. Like people, like I always been like down to earth. Like I felt like, okay, like some people be like, yo, I ain't hosting for, these dudes was charging $2,000 to $5,000 a mixtape to host. Yeah. I'm popping. I'm like, dude, give me $400, give me $500. And I remember one time I was talking to this mixtape DJ that was huge at that time. He's like, how much you charge? He's like, I charge $25, and I'm like, $5,000. I was like, I charge $500, and he's like, yo, why you charge so cheap? I said, how many times you host a mixtape? He's like, probably like 2 to 3 every 3 months. I was like, well, I do like 40 a month at $500.
Damn,
crazy.
Like I'm serious, like 40 unsigned. I didn't care who you was. If you didn't give me the script, Superstar J, know what it is, DJMU, DJGMoney, woo, all that. And not you give it, and that's what it was.
Yo, so who was the first big artist that you worked with on the mixtape scene? You got a lot of,
G-Unit.
Remy, you got a lot of people that you worked with.
Remy, I met later on when I was blowing up, and I was but G-Unit was the first people that showed me love. Like Tony Ayo hosted my mixtape, 50 hosted my mixtape. And back in the days, you used to have a little drop machine, and you get the drops. You got a mixtape.
That's it right
there. You know what I'm saying? You get 10 drops.
It's over.
I used to recycle my drops. I'll have so many drops. I'll have them cut it up, say this, and that. So it was a funny story how I met 50. Was he didn't know who I was, because at first we was doing like the unsigned mixtapes, but I came to the office and he was like, yo, who is that? And he was like, that's Superstar J. He's like, oh, he didn't know the face.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, you could do some drops. And this is when G-Unit red hot. So I did that. Tony Ayo. I did a blend tape with Tony Ayo, all that. Like, so like that one, Remy Ma. Actually, I met Remy in Buffalo DJing. She gave me a fake number. And I was like, yo.
And Remy?
Like, she didn't know. She's just seeing the DJ shit. I'm like, yo, I'm the hottest DJ in New York. She's like, hey, you in Buffalo. Like, I'm like, on mixtape. A lot of artists at that time wasn't hitting that pavement of mixtapes. They was just big records. So when she found out who I was, we met again, and this is with Nicki. Matter of fact, Nicki was the first artist. She wasn't blown up, but she was the first artist that I knew that was gonna blow up. Like, cause I seen the grind in her. I seen like she would put out like when her first album, You'll See the Credits. I'm like the only DJ she shouted out on there. Crazy. But I always believed in her, and I was like, yo, I want you to host my mixtape. And the crazy part about it, I was so blown up. I say, yo, you know how I'm going to blow you up? I'm going to do a best of mixtape with you, Foxy, Remy, and Kim. And I'm going to have you host it. Remember, Nicki's not even popping like this. She's just Nicki Minaj.
Is this Fendi, Nick? Like this
is Fendi. It was pre-Fendi, because Fendi the one who asked me about Nicki.
Okay.
Her name wasn't that name. And I remember he was like, yo, what you think about Nicki Minaj? It was Mirage.
It was Nicki Minaj.
I was like, yo, that's a dope name. Shout out to Bundy Crumb, Fire and Nice. They had her I met her through Bundy, because she used to work there and stack bundles, all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when Nicki, I always knew, I say, yo, for some reason, this female, she's going to blow up. She got the grind. I'll go to Canal Street selling mixtapes. She would go. But the thing I always knew, and shout out to Fendi, that's my brother, but I always knew that she was going to leave him. Why? Because he didn't treat her like he should have treated her. But he really showed her the grind. But Fendi's personality, I'm Fendi. I'm in a big, you go out and she was going into mixtape stores while he was sitting in the car while she was putting. I'm like, yo, I've never seen no girl,
female,
putting her own CDs out in the thing. And
that's fire.
When she hosted the tape, Remy came to me and was like, yo, how you got Nicki hosting the tape? She's not even like, you know what I mean? She didn't disrespect it. She was like, yo, and Nicki always thanked me. And I remember the time when she was blown up, she called me, and this is when she did the bedroom. She's like, yeah, Nicki, yeah, that's this, all that. And she was like, yo, Jay, how do you feel about me doing that? You know, the flow when she was doing that.
Oh, like the animated.
Yeah, the animated flow. I was like, it's dope because you don't sound like Kim or Foxy now.
Yeah, exactly.
You remember when she came on the Fendi tape, she was like, they was comparing to Kim. But when she started doing, it separated her. And she was going after that.
Yeah, because when she did Warning, that's when they was comparing her. Like, oh, she sound a little, she still had a unique sound, but they was comparing her to Kim because she was the bar at the time, I felt like.
I mean, we know she was heavily influenced by Kim.
Hell yeah.
It's crazy how that disconnection happened when she was really heavily influenced. But that's just, like when you get there, everybody sometimes, it could be a misunderstanding of another people. We all ball players. I always say, you know what I'm saying, like, when AI crossed Mike, it was different. Like,
we ain't know Mike had a weakness.
No more, you know what I mean? Like, you had it when you played Unlimited. You busting these niggas' ass. You like, hold on, I'm in high school. This ain't the same G over here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So that's just how it was. But I always felt like Mixtapes brought me to it was, and then I got a shot. You know what I mean? I won the Just Those Mixtape DJ Award, right? Rookie of the Year. Yeah. I won Essence Magazine DJ of the Year, MTV
Mixtape
DJ of the Year,
Global Spin
Mixtape DJ of the Year. I was bringing a lot of trophies in. And it was a funny story because at that time Self was going, and this is the first time Envy was coming to power.
Okay.
And they were like, you know what I mean? I was hot. I was red hot. And Self was like, yo, my PD want to put you on Power. I was like, oh, all right, cool. This was first, before Envy, like, Envy was there. And then when I got to Power, I did a guest mix. You remember when they had the guest DJs?
Yeah.
And I didn't even know radio. I was on college radio, but I didn't have clean records. And they called me from Miami. I had mad parties. I flew back to New York. I had I counted because I counted how many clean records I had. I said, because I had to count the times of each commercial. You know how it is. You probably be 12, and about 20, then it probably be 30. It depends on what times you had.
Yeah.
So I was like, they just put me at 10. So I had to count 80 records. All I had was 80 clean, good records.
That's crazy.
That's all. I didn't know what I was doing. I was in Power, like, hitting buttons, and I'm like, oh, shit, like, and I'm like, yo, but this is like, I didn't know, like, you know what I'm saying? And DJ Nori stayed with me that whole night, like, just to show me how to do radio. I was fucking shaking. This is when radio was radio. Like, everybody's listening. And
that's the flip the switch power. Yeah. That's when they first came and they was in competition with Hot.
Yeah. That was
everybody flip the switch. I remember the commercials.
Yeah, and then after that, the PD got fired. And I remember Self like, man, don't worry about it. I'm like, fuck, nigga. Like, what you mean don't worry about it? Because they was going to bring me and Young Child in. I remember that time. It was me. They had Young Child and me coming in. And it didn't happen.
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
I thought Child was just going straight to Hot.
Nah, they I don't know if he knew, but they was plotting. They was bringing me and him in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So the PD got fired, and then it was just.
Yeah, the PD got fired. Yeah, Cadillac. His name was Cadillac. Forgot it. With Jack, Cadillac Jack. Yep.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you only gonna get these conversations here. DJ State of Mind.
Yo, speaking of mixtapes and being humble and all that, I did see something early online about how a Gilly the Kid, he was trying to pay you to host a mixtape, and you told him no or something like that. How true is that? It must be.
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. Me and Gilly, I ran into so many people doing mixtapes, and people used to just holler at me, and Gilly knew my work. You know what I mean? I knew who he was, and from the DVDs, and I think I was on a couple of DVDs, and he was like, yo, you know what I mean? He invited me to Philly one time, and this is when I was like, I've never seen nobody like this.
Yeah.
He rented out a whole like a Green Acres Mall and threw a party there.
For real?
Yeah, like they rented out a mall.
Is that major figures?
This is Gilly the Kid. Major figures, but it's Gilly the Kid with the big MF chains when he's on there. And he rented out a whole, you know what I mean, a whole mall. It was me and rest in peace, my man Dre Most took me out there because he was cool. He was cool with them because of the DVDs. I think he was filming them. And I was like, yo, this dude, you know what I mean? This is a whole nother world. Like, bro. He just did an after party at the bowling alley he had, and it was crazy. And then he hit me. He was like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, you know, this is the time when, you know, he was beefing with Wayne and Cash Money, and nobody, he said, Drama, you know, Drama's my man. That's my guy. He was like, Drama didn't want to do it.
Drama.
And I was like, all right, I'll do it. He was like, you gonna do it? I'm like, yeah, why not? And I thought of the cover. That's what really made me pop, was having ill covers. Like, I felt like a lot of the older DJs didn't care about the covers. They put their face on there. Yeah. I was like, I don't want to put my face on there. I want to put the artist. Right. I want like, you know what I mean, dudes and, you know, artwork, real artwork. And I put Gilly with the teaching the like the board, and this, you remember when they thought he was writing for Wayne, and Wayne and Baby was sitting in the classroom looking at him writing the board. And it went controversial, and then after that, he was like, yo, you know, a couple of years later, he was like, yo, I got to deal with this football player, and I want you to host a mixtape. How much you gonna charge me? I'm like, bro, you Gilly, I'm not charging you. He like, come on, man, you know what I mean? I got the money, and don't worry about that. I'm paying. I said, bro, you don't got to do that. And he was just like, yo, that was real. And he was like, yo, could I meet up? I want to meet your this is when I wasn't the president of the union. I was just a part of the union. Okay. And I was like, yo, I'm going to let you meet Self and all of them. He's like, yo, I got to do something for y'all. And that's when the gold headphones came out. You know, everybody wanted it. And he, you know, I didn't want no money. I said, just get everybody the headphones. And he got them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So hold on. We going to pause a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's time we dig in the crates.
You know, we on time restraint today. You know, my boy just flew back in. So
here at the DJ State of Mind podcast, we do this thing called digging in the crates.
Okay.
And then
I got the small crates too. Okay.
Yeah, man. You got to dig in the crate. You got to get a question.
All right.
You got to answer that question, whatever you pull up. Superstar J in the building, the legend.
Digging in the crate, Superstar J. Yeah, that's probably the whole joint.
It's the whole joint?
Yeah,
you want me to answer it?
Yeah.
You got to read it, yeah.
Who's your Mount Rushmore of Queens DJs?
Ooh, Queens DJs. Yeah, I see what you did there.
I mean, big Queens, no side.
It's only right.
My Mount Rushmore of Queens DJs. It would be different because because I remember I had a debate with Clue like a month ago about this. So it's gonna have to be Clue.
Okay.
For me, it's gonna have to be Ike Love. You know what I mean? Ike Love. Grandmaster Vic. That's 3.
40p.
I mean, gotta give it to Vic. Is it 4 on the group?
4.
Yeah, 4, right?
One more.
One more. For
I'm waiting to see what he's gonna say. What I think he's gonna say.
Himself?
No.
I mean, he on my Mount Rushmore Queens DJs.
I mean, that's what I said with mixtapes is that if we gonna say who took it to real radio and mixtapes and parties, you would have to say like me. Like,
I mean, if
you know what I mean. But cool. I'm not gonna say me. For the Mount Rushmore, I'll be having arguments with this because
you gonna say J Master J, because I heard he was an influence for you too.
Oh yeah, Jam Master J. Sometimes our Mount Rushmore we could be different because
every time
like it's like basketball, like you know people like Walt Chamberlain. I'm like, man, I ain't grow up with Walt Chamberlain. You know what I'm saying? Like so you know what I'm saying? Like Jam Master J. I was definitely influenced by him. So I would rest in peace. I would put him as a Mount Rushmore but I wasn't.
He wasn't around.
Grow up around where he was. I didn't see. I seen Ike Love as like I want to be like Ike.
Yeah,
I seen Clue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would put Envy.
Okay.
Yeah, and scoop me out. Envy.
That's a good list.
All right, shout out DJ Envy.
Let's do a few more. Do a few more of these. Dig it in the crate. Superstar J.
Yeah, let's do it.
Fire. Envy. You knew Envy before he was DJ. Was it Shrimp?
DJ Shrimp. You say he was playing ball and all that.
No, I didn't really know him, but we've been knowing for each other for a long time. That's why, because people be thinking Envy can't rock parties. He's been rocking parties for a minute. So who separates a good DJ from a great DJ? As in what, party or?
Just in general, like what separates a good DJ from a great DJ, in your opinion?
Being humble.
Good answer.
It's a lot of good DJs out here, but I always say that, and
I respect that.
I mean, all of us, like, I consider us all OGs now. And I feel like you could be hot for a moment, but brands last forever.
Yo, that's facts. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen a few DJs who try to step out and be a little extra, just like and then just like quick.
It's just
you know what I'm saying?
you just see it. Like like now that we got older, like you see like why they not at to where they at. Like they never answering their phone. They picking and choosing what parties it is. You see, I'm still outside. I'm doing bench crack. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm doing whatever it got to be. Like, you know what I mean? It's different. It's different. It's a different climate out here. Like, people don't understand at one point, nobody was partying in Queens. You know what I'm saying? Me and Love had to create our own parties we had to hire ourselves. Nobody was hiring us. You wasn't getting in the city. You wasn't doing Eugene's. You wasn't doing Mars. Like, they already had their guys. You know what I mean? There was like 4 parties. Now, like, these young DJs don't understand. It was 4 parties or 6 legitimate parties that you had to go to, and then you would have to create something like with G doing Diamonds Gym and regular, around the way stuff that we put. But it wasn't that many parties. You was lucky to do 1 party a month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now everybody like, yo, I'm trying to do 5 parties a week. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you did that. Cause I got a question.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my rise to kind of Queen stardom, I say, was when I got Blue Room. And I was doing Blue Room every
I
Friday.
did Blue Room too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But I never got the story. Like, I know Box, when he put me in the position, he told me, like, yo, I need somebody to fill in.
Yeah.
Because you was doing it before me.
Yeah.
But I never knew why you stopped. So what was the reason why you?
Wow, Blue Room.
Yeah.
It was probably just because Box wasn't paying me nothing, man. Shout out to Box.
Shout out to Box.
Box a little slow on the money. A little slow.
Even slow. It was just he wasn't paying nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm bringing all these people in here.
Yeah.
And it was nice too. That was like by the gym too, right? Right by the thing.
Right on,
it was a lot of stuff, man. We did because people don't understand that me and Love started the day party like on Sundays. And I copied that off of Showtime because I remember one time he did a day party on a Saturday, and I was like, ain't nobody going to no party in the day. And when I came in there, I was like, yo, it's 3 o'clock, it's a zoo. You know what I mean? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And I figured out, I said, yo, the reason why I only did a day party on a Sunday was because I felt like nobody used to DJ on Sundays.
Yeah.
It was only at night.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can get every DJ because they off the DJ on a Sunday.
Well, yeah, baby showers. Baby showers was like mostly on Sundays for me.
Yeah.
Like baby showers, kid parties.
Have you been on Law? Have you ever been on Law? The day party Sunday, me and Law?
Of course.
Man, that was a legendary run for us. So
it was a nice spot.
Yeah. So we, you know what I mean? We made them over $500,000. I was chilling, making like 8,000 a party. Like, so me and Love splitting it. So
we got one more question.
I want to actually ask one more.
Yeah, let's
do
one more.
And I'm gonna ask something about Love too.
Yeah.
All right.
One more.
Shout out Love De Niro, man.
Shout out to my brother 3D too.
3D.
He helped. I'm on the live.
That's my guy too. He's hooping too. I say he's
that's a phenom right there. I was, me and him met because everybody think we were brothers. Like me and him never liked each other.
Word?
At one point. Yeah, he was so nice. I hated him. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like, that nigga was all world, bro. Like, this nigga's on the front of the newspaper. Or the next Mark Jackson. Like, then, rest in peace, my big homie, Mr. C, and Clarence was scared everybody. So it was like, you couldn't do anything. Like, his father's a gangster. He's super nice. And I remember I met him in Lost Battalion. And they was trying out for the World Games. Yeah. And it's a real trial. We busting our ass. He came in and he didn't even have to try out. They begged him to play. So we all came and connected on music because he transferred to Jack. Okay. And we had a running season with him. And after that, we became brothers. Like, it's funny how you might not like a person, and then all of a sudden y'all become brothers. So that's my brother, and he helped me out a lot. This is the same one, man.
Same one.
Come on, I like to answer these. You see?
Gee, man, what's up, man? What's
it's Mixtape DJ.
Okay.
Put me on.
What's that? Was it Mount Rushmore Mixtape DJ?
Yeah, Mount Rushmore Mixtape DJs. Is it in Queens or?
Nah, just Mixtape DJ.
Oh, this
this is Clue. Clue. Drama. Who Kid. Who Kid. Who else? Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Big Mike. When Big Mike came, man, it was because you didn't know who he was.
Nah, yeah,
I remember he dropped the mixtape. It was like Big Mike retired. Niggas like, oh yeah, he never retired. Niggas like, yo, this nigga's ill.
I ain't gonna lie. Back in those times, though, I used to hate the mixtape DJs because when I started downloading records on LimeWire, the tags is on every record.
Yeah, people still to this day when they listen to Pandora, they hear my name like Superstar J, and I'm like, damn, they still do it.
I used to be tight.
I need one more. I want one more. You got a bunch of these.
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't want to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna answer two more.
Let's go crazy. Digging in the crates, man. Superstar J.
Who's your favorite mixtape DJ other than yourself? Clue.
That was simple.
Yeah.
Clue. I mean,
simple.
I learned how to talk from him. Like it's impeccable, man. Like you can't deny that. You know what I mean? Radio, everything. Like my favorite, my top radio DJs is Flex.
Oh, that was in there too, but that's okay. Again,
Flex, Clue, Mr. C, Mr. C, and Enough.
Enough too, yeah.
Yeah, enough broke your record on the 5 o'clock.
Yeah. A few of these guys. Enough, Bobby Trends, Cast One, Self too.
What's the skill every DJ must have that's being overlooked today? Learning how to read the room. You can have all the skills in the world. You can turn around, and I think we had a conversation like that. I was like, nigga, I'm not here. I remember one time, right? Self was like, yo, it was a girl, right? And she's like, I want to learn how to DJ. I want to learn how to put the speakers. I want to learn how to scratch. And he said simply, listen, that's not what I do. I rock parties. And he told me, he said to this day, he was like, Jay, stick to what you know how to do.
Yeah.
If you're, you know what I mean? And it's some incredible turntablists, but they can't rock parties, or they might not know how to talk. It's like
a lot of DJs like
that. Like, you know what I mean? You got to have the full package. I feel like mixtape DJs go with basketball.
Yeah.
It's like you playing an IS-8. You ready. You might have that jitters in the front, but then as soon as you get that first shot, as soon as you hit that first, it's on. It's over now. You throwing the chalk in the air. I'm gonna answer everyone, man. So I can
Superstar J, the legend in the building. DJ State of Mind. Let's go.
Yeah. What question? I'm a radio DJ, so I'm start asking y'all questions.
We gonna get that. We gonna get there.
Who's your favorite club DJ? DJ Self. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. He's the first person I ever seen transform a party from a slow jams. I walked in the club. We walked in, and I tell him he's the greatest. I call him the Floyd Mayweather of DJing. Okay. Because he knows how to counter. He knows how to. You could be doing every ill joint. Self will come in there and fucking make the room 10. Hey, G-Money, I see you with that hat. MU, I see you, right? And then we got the girls here. And you got him. You know what I mean?
You think Self is, rest in peace, Mr. C? He got Mr. C?
For me?
Yeah.
I love C. Rest in peace, but Self for me, man.
So?
I've seen it many a times, bro.
I seen it. We got much, much time, but I seen him do that though. I witnessed it in Queensday in Atlanta. Not last year, the year before that. We was at the slow jam party.
Yeah.
At Domain, right? Everybody played slow jam all day. He plugged up first record. The whole crowd just shifted to the front of the stage, bro.
Self is different.
But he played hip hop records.
Yeah, he kind of cheated a little bit, but it's okay.
He cheated a little bit.
A lot. What's crazy is too, shout out to Victor Moon, you know what I'm saying? My man Moon. He told me that, because I played after Self that night.
Yeah.
So he told me what was in his section. He was like, oh, damn, G played next. What he gonna do?
And G killed it. G went reggae. And
had the counter.
Had it.
Yeah. But he cheated.
You
know what I mean?
I cheated
you know
too.
what I mean?
So when you say cheat, you think that's a cheat if they turn the party, they go a different route from what you get on from?
I mean, I feel like, because the slow jam party I thought of, and I created, I branded it.
That's your joint out there in Queens.
Queens Day, and then I brung it out here. I felt like when I go to R&B parties, this is what you came here to play. You didn't come here. You're cheating if you're playing hip hop. You know what I mean? This is why when I go to a lot of R&B parties, I'm like, all right, well,
you were just talking about that.
How can't you? You can definitely change the energy if this is a sexy red or something that people ain't hearing. Like if anybody been in my slow jam party, we rock out from 10 to 3 a.m. in the morning to 4 a.m. There's no type of rap, anything.
He's sending the instructions out to text. He's like, yo, he be like,
like I'm telling you, like because I feel like it's millions of records that you can hit, and it's just the way you got to play it. So like I felt Self didn't know what the slow jam party was. So and there was a whole lot of shit going on behind the scenes. But G kind of came in there and cleaned it up, but he cheated.
He played the reggae.
You cheated.
But so cheated first.
You cheated. Though.
I ain't gonna go back to slow jam after that.
No, you could have did it.
They was sleeping on the slow jam.
No, you could have did it.
But he wasn't playing. Self wasn't playing slow jam. You said
no, but what you're supposed to play.
All right, so let me ask you something. Let me give you.
I could have.
You could have. You're a good DJ, bro. So you telling me that one slow jam you couldn't talk it up and did something? You could have did a commercial joint. You could have did. Can We Talk? Can We Talk is a main event record that will go anytime.
Yeah.
So my thing is that if you're gonna do a R&B party, come prepared. And a lot of DJs don't come prepared. They be freestyling. Why are you freestyling?
But it could be the room too, though, because the room sometimes is not. If you're looking at the next DJ, he not saying he not playing the right slow jams, but sometimes it gets saturated with the slow jams.
Let me tell you something, bro. If you're a good DJ, you know you can read the room. You can transform that room and capture it. If they came, first of all, if people came for this party for that, that's why I like specialty parties.
Yeah.
You can't come to me with your phone and say, yo, play this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You came for slow. Why do I got rules? Slow jam rules.
Yeah.
If you didn't come here for that, because you know what happens, obviously, when this happens, everybody be like, yo, y'all play rap.
Yeah.
Yo, why he play rap? Y'all was playing. This ain't even an R&B party.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But they'll still dance. But they're gonna come back and
he
was playing rap.
Yeah. Post it on
I just did a slow jam party, bro, and it went to 4 a.m. And what I do is I rev it up. I tell them to rev it up and bring it down. The main event is like the finitos and all that.
Yeah.
So I got, you know what I mean? You got the main event, the best records.
Yeah. But then a lot of controversy with the R&B parties now is DJs ain't getting they not going in their bag. They're hearing the same R&B records
because they don't know. They're not practicing their sets.
That's a fact.
If you come to my slow jam party, I'm gonna say MU. You know what? My next slow jam, I'm gonna get both of y'all. If you cheat, then bro, I can't get you no more. I'm just being honest.
I'm with that. Let's do that.
Honest with you.
Let's do that.
I only did that because self
it doesn't matter, yo. You G-Money. You're G-Money. You're a legend yourself, bro. You should never, ever be. You should have stuck with the thing. I wasn't mad because you still did your thing, but you cheated.
You got a little stain.
You cheated, bro.
I was trying to make sure because Self came in swinging. I'm like,
you
nah.
Cheated.
I was swinging back.
You cheated. And what do you? If you control what they do, if you say, yo, everybody go say fuck MU, they gonna say fuck MU. MU was gonna say, everybody say fuck G-Money, they gonna say fuck G-Money. Yeah. We control the crowd, bro.
Facts. Yeah,
if niggas turn the record off, party is over.
Facts.
I'm with that because all I do right now, because y'all know I'm behind Flex now, so I open up for him. I can't play certain things because he gonna go out. I know what not to play, so. I was like, yo, I gotta get the R&B bag up now.
But and I'm gonna keep it real. The best part of being a great DJ is learning how to open up.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean? If you coming in there opening up for Flex and you feel like you're gonna play the main events, then you didn't study for your thing.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly. Yep.
Like it's DJ etiquette. I hate when DJs like, yo, it is every man for himself. You're fucking the party up because I play Finito, you play Finito, and he play Finito. Yeah. Because nobody's reading the crowd and everybody like, I gotta keep this crowd going. Nah, man, the opening DJ got what is Serato for then? We don't have It's no crate. We don't have 5 crates where we only can play. You can go and you can go Patti LaBelle.
Yeah.
Yo, where's your aunt at? And this and that. So my thing is like, I learned. That's where I come from. Mixtapes. I learned from Mixtapes is how to talk, how to organize music the right way. If you know how to organize your music and play from the top, from the bottom, you good.
Good, yeah. You good. That's
Self-cheated, man. I don't care. Anyway.
No, you did your thing, but you cheated. Yeah.
I want to get to the VIP Saturdays.
All right, yeah.
So I know you gotta get out of here, but let's see. That started with you and Self. You and Self was doing VIP Saturdays first, right? Y'all was doing that together?
Self was doing VIP Saturdays.
Self was doing, okay.
And I don't know. I was in my uncle car, my cousin car, and I didn't really know what Sirius XM was. Okay. And I just heard him on there. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, yo, you on this radio station? He like, yeah, I got a show over there on Sirius on Shea 45.
Yeah.
So what happened was he was just getting too busy. Like he had Love and Hip Hop. He just signed a big contract with Power, and he was like, yo, just come by and you can get like 20 minutes. I was like, all right, cool. 20 minutes turned into a half an hour, then half an hour turned into an hour. Then he said, yo, the reason why I'm still staying here is because I want you to take over the show. And I took over the show and signed the contract.
That's fire.
And Self, you know what I mean? Love. It was like, it was an opportunity, another opportunity, bro. Yeah, I was doing everything for him. I had the coffee. That's why when I see these young DJs, just even what you doing, like you seen an opportunity, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It don't you older, but fuck that. This is what I love to do. Who doesn't want to get paid for something they love to do?
That's a fact.
I went all around the world. If right now it was 4, 5, 8 people here, I'm gonna be hype.
Yeah.
Party's packed. Let's rock out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
That's just me. Like I speak to a lot of these DJs. Like, I don't want to do this shit no more. This shit is a thrill for me, man. This shit is this shit more than drugs, yeah, in the rock out parties. And
I say that all the time.
Yeah,
man.
like that shit, man, it's a high for me, man. I would never trade what I've done in DJing.
That's
ever.
a fact. And that's what, 15 years now, right? You started.
I started DJing when I was 12 years old. I was a night person.
VIP Saturdays.
Oh, 15, yeah,
15
man.
years
I don't say it. Yeah, 15 years, but shit,
Man.
8 years I was under him. Then got a big ass contract with them. You know what I mean? And then what you said, Flex 2K. Now I do fucking radio imaging, like commercials, like.
Got the countdown with the 10.5.
10.5 countdown. Eminem knows me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that's, you know what I mean? Shit like that. So I'm not mad at anything. You know what I mean? The only thing I would do, I would give advice to any DJ is get a 9 to 5. Get a 9 to 5. Why?
Perfect.
I don't care how much. Like if you that grinding, whoever camera's looking at me, listen, right? I'm Superstar J. It's a lot of milestones y'all will never ever get to. All of us in this room.
Right.
And I've seen the light and I've seen the end of the light. Don't be 50 years old trying to be in a club chasing a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
A lot of people can do it. Cool. Do you want to be there DJing for $300 at 50 years old or competing for $300 or this? No, I want to be the nigga who owns the club or I'm throwing the party, I'm making the money and hiring you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be out at night all day doing this shit. I'm getting old. I got a kid, this and that. Who wants to party with their kid? You know what I'm saying? It's nice, it's cool.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see my kid in every party I'm with.
Nah.
So like I said, get a trade, get a company. If you feel like you that boss, get something that you can do during the day. If you don't have it in you to wake up in the morning, after you DJ, I done did it. Basketball trained me to do this. We would have to go to practice at 6 a.m. and run track. Or after a party, you'd be drunk and got to go to practice. Or in high school, you would have to go to practice after school. We couldn't hang out after school. So that trained me. A lot of people ain't trained for this. I'm built for this. Like I can do something during the day and then be a DJ at night. Nobody ain't got to know what you're doing, but get a city job. You know why? Because if you're 20 years old, and you doing DJing and doing a city job, you might be done at 40 years old.
That's a fact. You get that pension.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
A pension where
Right.
I'm seeing niggas, I'm like, damn, man, I wish I could do that shit right now. Like, would I trade it? No, I wouldn't, but that's a great position to have.
fact. And they see me, you know, as much running I do, I still work in the hospital, bro. I've been there.
It's a pension, bro.
Years.
It's a like, yo, bro. Let me tell you something. None of these clubs ain't gonna call you if you sick.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like,
they ain't paying that bill either.
Yeah, like this ain't no. Don't have a big bill in your. Don't have a big bill in your name, and you know what I mean? Or your family can't. You pass away and you don't have no life insurance.
Yep.
You don't have nothing to lean on. This is shit the niggas don't think about. You can't. We're not Superman. You can't be helped, especially the rigorous thing we do. We drink. You be around smoke. You go home at night. You know what I mean? This shit take a toll. You just told me, yo, you want to drink? Nah, I don't want no drink.
Yeah.
I drink when I have to, but this shit is rigorous, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not discouraging anybody. Hey, you hot now. You could be hot 10 years. But one thing my brother Love De Niro said, money respects money.
That's a fact.
So if you making this money and you don't make it no more, what happens? If DJ is like it's like a hustling game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a great month. What can happen? Some nigga that from around your way just popped the gun off and fucked your whole party up, closed the club down.
Yeah.
The shit you done built,
yeah.
That one nigga fucked your whole shit up.
Oh, even like COVID. I know a lot of DJs struggling during COVID.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
like
Niggas is very niggas is very fucking humble at COVID, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, I need my DJ. You know what I mean? I was lucky to not be a nigga to just I didn't even know how to do the Cash App or do all that shit to DJ. I ain't trying to be DJing on no live for no fucking 20 hours to get fucking $80. Like,
but your R&B lives was crazy during COVID.
Yeah, it was. And I was very drunk
crazy.
at that time. Yo, it was one time I wilded out on there, but it was the COVID. It was COVID. It was fire. It was like people don't even understand. Me and Big Reef was like the only people doing them R&B.
Yeah.
But I had to find a niche, and it was the women. The women loved it.
Always.
Now you do it. So every
Saturday I'm on from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. I used to be on Thursdays with Lord Sear. Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
I used to do the Thursdays right there, and I do the hosting for Flex. I also do radio imaging for Kevin Hart's Channel 2 Laugh Out Loud.
Oh, okay. I didn't
so
know
you
that.
hear like Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud.
That's
me.
Jay?
You know what I'm saying? So it's different shit that you just don't, you try to find it. So
different bags, man.
Different bag. You know, we never knew that we had multiple incomes.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe this is a little bit more fancier for these DJs. Get multiple incomes, all right?
Talk to them, Jay. Talk to them, Jay.
Multiple incomes. You do not want to be 40 and your girl like, nigga. She already hating on you, already going out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Nigga, you have a son, you got a daughter. What's going on? How is she getting her teeth cleaned? You know what I mean?
Talk that talk. That's what we
Where's Aetna? Where's all this other stuff? Where's this healthcare? Where's it? Where's Blue Cross at?
Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare.
It's not coming from Red Crab. It's not coming from Benz. It's not coming from Amadeus. It's not coming from your best promoter.
Talk that talk.
So this is shit that niggas gotta learn. Like, and I've always I've never held my tongue on none of these dudes. I'm like, yeah, you're great. You got a big car. I've seen it. You have you're getting 500 every week. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But
you gotta
you know what I mean? You remember when Biggie was like, however.
Uh-huh.
However, that was a strong verbal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so. Like I said, all these aspiring DJs get some discipline and learn it because, bro, it gets real out here.
So one more question before you go. Right.
Not good. I know we gotta wrap.
We gotta wrap, but
I'll take two.
Yeah. What you think is the worst thing about club culture right now?
What do you mean for promoters or just
what you? It could be either one. What you think it is?
The worst thing for club culture is now that they let people smoke weed in the club.
I hate that too, bro. It's
you know what I'm saying? I could hookah's enough. I don't want to come back home and my whole bag is smelling like weed. My hair smells like everything is smelling like weed. I gotta throw my clothes so my daughter think I'm some drug addict or something. And hey, why just you know what I mean? That and the club culture is. You need it. It's just like with DJs. You got new promoters that don't know how to create a following, so they think they could just go on Instagram and do it, or they become a DJ and they fucking their whole shit up because they not focused on getting the crowd. And then, like you said, I feel like club owners, promoters, and DJs are not on the same ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can make $20,000 to $30,000 for a club, and they'll say their liquor costs. They'll say their security. They just made $30K in 3 hours, and you get 20%, and you spend $3,000 with me, you,
Everybody.
and G. They didn't do 1 ounce of marketing,
Right.
but they got $30K and gave me $3,000 out of the $30K.
They're gonna call you, harass you,
And
make
the
sure you
people
post a
coming out
flyer
for
and
you.
all that.
Yeah.
They're gonna harass you, make sure you post.
No, I'm talking about you throwing your own party,
Totally
but
own
forget
joint.
a promoter. Like a promoter who harass you. It's to the time that it's new day. Like these niggas want you to sell tables, and I'm not mad at that. Like you gotta promote yourself. You gotta help the party out. It ain't that time where niggas just come to party with you.
Yeah.
So
Superstar J, man. So before you leave, man, we got this segment called the vinyl take. You know what I'm saying? Not the final take like G always say.
All right.
But it's only right since we got the legend and you said Nori came out to Buffalo.
Yes.
I want to talk about this here right here.
Yes.
NORE album. Do you feel this album is underrated or overrated?
Classic album.
Classic.
Classic. At the top. Down to his shape up. Nigga got
And he still got the shape up here.
Yeah.
Nah, this is my dream right here though. I ain't gonna lie.
You remember your favorite record on the album?
I Love My Life. It kind of felt like it was about me.
I grew up like the regular thug, so drugs, wasn't proud about it.
I used to play ball with Vince. I used to handle the pill.
Hey,
You know what I mean? You know, 107 God Brew, like, you know what I mean? He talking about 107, like.
I ain't gonna
rock the Bo
lie.
Jacksons,
We can't forget Band from TV though.
Band from TV's hard, and that's Swiss Beats first
joint.
First placement.
Yo, I got to see Nature. He's in the first verse, right?
Yeah,
Got to see him perform live my first year at the Queen's Day in Atlanta.
Nature was over there
He
performing.
performed. I had the video. He performed in the Park Jam.
Wow. Shout out to Nature. That's my dog.
My first year out there. He's in the park. It's one of my favorite hip hop songs of all time. He performing right in front of me. I'm like, nah, it's over, bro.
That's crazy.
Nature's very underrated. I gotta
say my favorite on this album because I'm biased. I'm like, y'all see the name of the joint. Y'all see a couple joints. Body in the Trunk with Nas.
Oh yeah, and he hung with Nas on that shit.
He did. He said. He said
yeah, it's y'all show. Y'all ain't give me the record. Like y'all reminiscing with each other.
And Nori did say, I think this is when he was a little mad at Nas when Nas did that whole rant on Power 105. But he said Nas had to switch his verse a couple of times.
What?
Nori said his verse ain't get changed nothing. Nas had to
Nori
switch his verse a
though.
couple of times. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But
I like throwback
Dan
Nori,
for T,
man.
I Love My Life.
Super
the
Thug, of course.
Animal Cub was one of my joints. Chill Animal Cub.
Head. Don't forget Head.
Oh, yeah.
Doggy Style was my favorite
without
position.
crashing
I
it.
switched it.
Mathematics is a slept on
Style
record
Local,
too.
yeah. I mean, I don't see nothing you know what I mean, overrated about this. This is a dope record right here. Dope album. Shout out to Nori.
Shout out to Nori, man. Great champs.
Yeah.
Tell the people where they can find you, Jay.
Just follow me at DJ Superstar J. Hit me on Instagram. You know what I mean? I learned how to get that spidey sense of who not to talk to or who's not doing business. So if you want to hit me and I don't hit you, then you know you're not doing the right business. And just catch me on Sirius XM Radio. Shout out to the Union DJs. I didn't even tell the story how I became the president, but I felt that I didn't even make the Union DJ. Because they had like some sorority shit going on.
Then it wasn't
fraternity shit.
I heard S1 started.
S1 started. S1, DJ Will, Self,
and Johnny Hanson.
Johnny came after, but he was a part of it and gave the logo. He's one of the first members. But yeah, man, I wasn't even supposed to be down with the Union.
Quick, you got 2 seconds.
All right,
Tell us how that
so
went.
we came in. Self told me I met Self. He saw how I was getting crazy on the mixtapes. He's like, yo, I want you to be down with the team. I was like, all right, cool. He's like, just meet us over the spot. When I came in there, niggas had the door closed and all the shit. And we just walked in there like a job interview. I walked in, they sitting down. They like, so why would you want to be down with the Union? And I was like, huh? I was like, and I remember DJ Will, you know, he was a big club DJ. I guess he really was in on the mixtapes.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm big on the mixtapes. And he's just like, I never heard of you. And I said to him, I never heard of you. Which I didn't, you know what I mean? Because I wasn't in the clubs like that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, everybody came in there. They was like, yeah, I'm going to be with the Union. I always wanted to be. And I just had for some reason, some Superstar J shit. I was just like, and I left. I was like, man, fuck these niggas, man. And it's me and Love. And they called me like, yo, S1 called me. He's like, yo, you down? I was like, huh? He's like, yo, you was real. You know what I mean? And we know who you are. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And from there, I just grinded out. And S1 was at the point where he wanted to transition to BLS and, you know, be you know what I mean? You know what I mean? A lot of people miss out on life with their kids being a DJ.
Yeah.
And I felt like he wanted to get a little bit more closer to his youngest kid. And he just said, yo, I want you to be, you know what I mean, run it with Will. And we had a thing, and from there.
Now y'all global. It's like, it's even bigger now.
Like 75 DJs. People always think I'm like the nigga who puts them down. I don't. And I'm just going to tell you that right there. All I can do is give a fucking, hey, yo, I think he's nice. But it just be a bunch of DJs like, I don't like it. Like, what, you don't like him? Yeah, this and that. But like I said, it's more of a niche family. And like I said, you always need a crew because y'all probably best friends because y'all relate to everything.
Yeah.
It's like niggas who it's like we don't, me and Love is best friends because we always could talk about what's going on in life.
Yeah.
So that's it for me.
Shout out to the Union, man. Yo, before you leave, I'll tell a story real quick.
Yeah.
I was in a dark place in my DJ career, and it was like I got 2 more years, and I was like, I want to transition to radio, but I don't know how to get there. G came to my crib, we talked about it. He like, yo, you gotta do something, MU. You just can't be doing all these private parties. You gotta do something, get your name out there a little bit bigger. So I started doing the meme mixes, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do the meme mixes. I'm gonna do it every Monday. I'm gonna call it Meme Mix Mondays, and I did the mustard joint over the Paid in Full beat. And I'm like, who I know I could send this to just tell me if it's good or not. You know what I'm saying? You already heard it, but you my man. I'm like, Jay ain't gonna give me, you ain't gonna say it's hot. I send it to Jay. I remember I text Jay, yo, Jay, I'm working on something right now. Tell me if you like it. Sent it to Jay. Jay heard it. Jay was like, yo, this is hot, MU. Yo, email it to me, because I texted it to you. Email it to me. I'm gonna play it tonight. This is Saturday. Like, I'm gonna play it tonight on VIP Saturdays. I'm like, word? I'm like, nah. He like, I got you, bro. Yo, keep it going though. You gotta keep it. Don't just give me one. Keep it going. Keep it going. Nice. And you play my joint on VIP Saturdays. Yeah. Yo, I was telling everybody, yo, I'm on VIP Saturdays, Superstar J, da-da-da. And then from there, that just gave me the motivation to keep it going. Like, I got something here. Yeah. And eventually got to Spazzo, Hot 97. And then from there, that's when I built my relationship with him. And then I got to flex that way also. So,
appreciate it, man. Keep it going, man. Like I said, man, you with a legend, under a legend. And you know it's hard to deal with Flex, so you know what I mean. So
we got some stories.
Yeah. He's the kingpin. You know what I mean. Like he's a Leo.
I'm about to say that the Leo. So
yeah,
I'm a little different Leo, I think though.
What month?
July 30th.
Yeah, you like Love, timid, but y'all still would flip the fuck out if it puts you. Yeah. The July Leos is more timid. August Leos is just out of.
You know what's crazy though? Flip birthday is the day before mine. Queen's Flip.
He's on Leo too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Flip is
he's
different.
in July.
Queen Flip is different.
He's in July. His just right before mine. His 29th, mine 30th.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's wild. So I'm like, I don't know how that works. But
yeah, shout out to Flip, man. Me and him always had like just awkward moments.
But I think with him though, if you don't have that, then he don't really rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna make sure you have an awkward moment. If it's too peaceful, he gonna shake it up a little bit. And then
that's kind of like me. Though.
I love you, bro.
Yeah, kind of like me. Yeah, man, but like I said, like I respect you and me. I've always loved G-Money. And like I told G-Money before, man, I want to give him his flowers. Like, you know, you was one of the first to start the pods. And people don't understand it, the controversy. And y'all had some real shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like on the edge shit. And y'all, you know, it's I don't know what happened, why I stopped, but you know what I mean? I'm glad that you back doing this.
Yeah. I had to come back. You know, we still on good terms, so I want to put that out there. We good. It just kind of just stopped. There's no real reason, but I didn't want to come back to something unless I felt comfortable. And I felt comfortable with doing a DJ podcast, and I felt comfortable with him. So it made sense. The timing felt good.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's get back to it.
I just feel like you just not for that. In the way it came out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's for that.
Right.
You a family man. You know what I mean? You ain't trying to be in no gang wars. Like, what the fuck? Like,
hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
I did it, and it was cool. But, you know, to get back to something like that, I couldn't jump back. You know, this for me feels comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's about something I love.
But you been always hustling, nigga. You got the food shit, everything, man. Remixes,
humble celebrity. I call him my humble celebrity friend.
Yeah, man. You been around, man. But I appreciate y'all, man.
Jay, thanks for
man,
coming,
one thing
man.
about G, he is punctual. He is hitting you every minute. I'm like, nigga, yes, I'm here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have sent you my bio if I wasn't here.
I knew you was flying out to make sure, man.
Yeah,
like,
I would never do that to y'all, man.
Nah, I
it's
appreciate
DJ
you,
shit, man. DJ Cole.
DJ Superstar Jay, the
Yes,
legend.
Let's do
Thanks
it.
for coming out, man. I appreciate it. You know what it is. G, we gonna chill for a minute, or I think I feel like
I gotta chill, man.
Yeah,
man, I'm
good.
out of here, man. But you know what it is.
State of mind.
Yeah,
DJ. State of mind. State of mind. State of mind.